Welcome to Eerie Trails. Where the roads twist deeper than they should, and shadows remember your name. Here, every story is more than just a tale. It's a warning. So buckle up, keep your lights on, and whatever you do, don't stop listening, because on these trails, something is always following. Let's start our story. There was something wrong with the motel carpet. That's what David first noticed when he walked into room 9 at the Red Lantern Motor Inn just outside Henderson, Texas. The carpet was off, not stained exactly, but the color seemed deeper in the middle of the room, like it had been absorbing something invisible for years. He had stopped there out of desperation. The rain had turned the back roads into oil-slick death traps, and he'd been driving for hours with a broken taillight and a nearly dead phone. The glowing red vacancy sign flickered at him like a dare when he passed it on Highway 259. He figured it was better than sleeping in his car again. The front desk clerk had barely looked up when David walked in, just handed him a key on a plastic tag and said, "Room 9's open. Don't call the office after midnight." That stuck with him. Don't call the office after midnight. Why not? But he didn't ask. He was tired, wet, the kind of tired that crawled into your bones and made your eyelids feel like sandbags. The room smelled faintly of bleach and something else, something metallic and sour beneath it. He kicked off his boots and dropped onto the creaky mattress, not even bothering to pull the blanket down. He didn't turn on the TV, just lay there, listening to the hum of the air conditioning and the ticking of the wall clock. And then, just as he started to doze off, he heard it, a soft sound, like wet feet on the carpet. Slap, drag, slap, drag. He sat up straight, heart suddenly hammering. The sound stopped. He turned toward the door. Locked, chain across. Nothing there. He looked at the carpet again. Was that wet? He got up, flipped the lights on. The carpet was dry. He waited a few minutes, opened the door, peered out. The walkway was empty. Just a row of dull yellow lights flickering under a rain-streaked awning. Back inside, he closed the door and looked at the mirror above the sink. His own reflection looked wrong, off angle, almost like it was still moving when he wasn't. He didn't sleep that night. Just lay there, eyes wide open, staring at the ceiling while the wind howled outside. Every so often, he thought he heard that sound again. Slap, drag, slap, drag. But when he turned on the lights, there was nothing. No footprints. No wet carpet. The next morning, he went to the office to ask about the noise. The clerk looked up slowly. "You were in room 9? David nodded. The man's eyes narrowed. "Did you open the bathroom cabinet?" David frowned. "No." "Why?" "Don't." That was all he said. Just that one word. David left the office with his stomach twisting. He wasn't a superstitious man, but something about the way that guy looked at him, it made his skin crawl. Back in the room, he stood in front of the bathroom sink, staring at the little white door beneath it. He crouched, reached forward. His fingers were trembling. He opened it. Empty. Just rusted pipes and dust. But then he noticed it. Scratches. Dozens of them. On the inside of the cabinet door. Scratches that looked like they had been carved with fingernails. Some deep, some shallow. All erratic. He slammed the door shut and stood up, breath catching. He had to get out. He packed his things in 5 minutes, grabbed his boots and coat and nearly ran to the car. But the road out? It wasn't there. Instead of the familiar highway, there was just an unpaved dirt path leading into thick trees that hadn't been there before. The motel behind him looked smaller now, older. The paint faded and chipped. The windows dark. He turned around again. No road. No gas station. No other cars. Just trees. And silence. He tried calling 911. No service. He turned the car around and tried to drive back through the parking lot, but no matter how far he drove, the motel stayed in his rearview mirror. Like he hadn't moved at all. He stopped the car, got out. The front door of the motel office was open now. He didn't remember leaving it that way. He walked back inside. The clerk was gone, but the desk had something new on it. A black and white photo. It was room 9. And in the photo, on the bed, was him. Sleeping. Only he hadn't been wearing that shirt in years. He dropped the photo, backed away. That's when the sound came again right behind him. Slap, drag, slap, drag. He turned. The hallway to room 9 stretched out in front of him, far longer than it should have. The lights above buzzed one by one and then blinked out, chasing the darkness toward him. He ran, door after door past him, all numbered 9. Every room. Every door. Room 9. He tried one, it was locked. Another locked. The third opened, and inside was himself or something wearing his skin. It smiled, eyes black and empty, teeth too many, hands wet and pale and twitching. It stepped forward, slap, drag. He turned to run, but there was no hallway anymore. Just mirrors. Wall to wall, ceiling, floor, each one showing him, but not him. They twitched, smiled. Some bled from their mouths. One scratched the glass until the fingers bent backward and broke, and all of them whispered, "Room 9 is waiting." He woke up back on the bed. Morning light poured through the curtains. The room looked normal. The road was back outside. His car was parked where he left it. He left without checking out. Never spoke of it again. But sometimes, late at night, David will swear he hears something just outside his apartment door. Slap, drag, slap, drag. He never opens it, because some rooms? You don't leave, they leave with you.